top of, ooh, she looks strong. Top of the morning to you, evening, night for me. And welcome to another episode of TWEED, which is tea and weed. Today I have a lovely bag of, what is this? This is Yogi brand, but what is this? Oh, it's immune support. Yogi brand immune support. Just for the hell of it, because you can never have too much immune support if you ask me. And it's Yogi brand. I really fucks with Yogi brand. Especially because they have, like, on the little tea tag, they have like little messages, and I'd like to read this one. I've not read this, so I have no idea what it says. Lift up others with your peaceful presence. Isn't that lovely? Now, along with my tea, which is very good, I'm vaping in my PAX vape. I just be dropping brands. I swear to God, they need to pay me. I have a little bit of Green Goddess CBD. I'm gonna try to make this one a short one. Mainly because it is 10 o'clock at night and I've had a full day already. So the past two episodes, I have talked mostly about styling, whatever. And while this YouTube channel is geared very much towards style and fashion and whatever, that's not the whole of me. That's not all of me. And so today, I want to talk about this thing that I've called, like, doing the hard thing. And it's basically just that. It's when you're put in a predicament where you have a choice of taking, like, the easy way out or doing the hard thing and possibly experiencing, obviously, some discomfort because it's difficult or it's hard, but experiencing some growth after doing that thing, because you know ultimately it's the right thing to do, or it's the best thing to do for you. It's hard because it may, who knows, it may require you to be, like, emotionally vulnerable. It may require you to confront some of your insecurities. Whatever the case may be, it's difficult, it's a difficult thing for you to do. So over the last couple of months, I would say, I've been kind of telling myself and reminding myself to do the hard thing when it comes to, by the way, there's a fly. There's a fly, big ass fly in here. So if you see me doing all of that, this episode, then that's why. Yeah, so doing the hard thing. So there's a saying that goes, something like, I'm probably gonna butcher it. To get what you've never had, you have to do what you've never done. And I'm finding that to be very true in several different aspects of my life, but mainly, like, professionally and personally. Professionally, I guess this all started like not even a couple years ago, last year, when I quit my job, which is something I've never done before. I've never quit a job without having another job lined up. It was obviously a very difficult decision to make. That was a very hard thing to do. And never in a million years would I have thought that I could do it. And to honestly survive as long as I've survived without actually having a job. But I knew I had to do it because I wanted to get something, or I wanted to gain something that I've never done before. And so I I had to step out of my comfort zone. And so yeah, I'm doing things that I typically would not do, or things that I've never done, in order to obtain and manifest things that I have always wanted. I had to break out of that same old cycle, and that meant, like breaking out of a cycle of waking up every day and being like, oh my God, this job. And so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna quit my job. I have been toying with the idea for like a year, and things just started happening to where I was just like, yeah, this is no longer feeling like the right thing to do. And so I quit. Now, personally, I recently accomplished something very big. I had a conversation with someone that I have been wanting to have for a very long time. And to me, it always just felt like, how did I describe it when I was talking to Eric? It kind of felt like, are you about to jump up here? Don't do it. It felt like one step before impossible. It felt so difficult and insurmountable to me that it was like this close to being impossible. But it obviously was not impossible because I did it. But that's what I mean by like doing the hard thing. Like there are times, like before I engaged this conversation, I was literally about to leave the situation. I was in my car and I was about to leave the situation, and madam, what are you doing? Stop it. Just sit down. Yeah, I was about to leave the situation, and I was like, okay, I have to do it. Now is the time to do it. I felt compelled to do it, and I pushed myself to do the hard thing. And I'm very proud of myself. I don't know why I went up at the end like it was a question. I am very proud of myself for finally getting to that point to where that thing no longer felt that close to impossible. So that's the kind of the era that I am in my life, the phase that I am in my life, is just like, oh, sometimes you gotta do the hard thing in order to grow as a person, in order to shake some shit up, in order to change some shit up. Last week's question of the week was, because I'm always curious about like what people wear in different circumstances. Anyway, last week's question was, or different environments, that's a better word. Last week's question was, what do you wear at home? Like, what's your go-to kind of look or piece of clothing or pieces of clothing that you wear at home? So, Gilly, or 618 C Money, Gil, around the house, I'm usually in a t-shirt and some lounge shorts. Same for me. Usually, and it depends on the weather. It depends on like how cool or cold or hot it is outside. But I do love a lounge. I'm in some like loungy shorts right now. I would get up and show them because they do fit quite well. But the hoodie I'm in is, it's no, it's not. And I've taken pictures in this hoodie before, but it's, every time I look at it, I'm just like, yeah, this hoodie it's just made for the house. You know what I mean? It's just made for the house. TJ, you could have changed. I didn't feel like it. I'm less of a t-shirt. I would love a sleeveless hoodie, obviously. I'm sure there are several conference call videos of me wearing something sleeveless. I love a sleeveless number, but a sleeveless hoodie. And then Black Man 414 says his attire also varies by the season. In cooler months, it's sweats, t-shirts, sweatshirt, or onesie. Ooh, come on, onesie. You know what? I've been thinking about getting me a onesie for a while. I should go on and do that. Because why wouldn't I? I might as well. And then in the warmer months, nothing. I know that's right. I do that sometimes too, as well. But usually I'm actually clothed. I'm 90% clothed when I'm at home. And honestly, the times when I'm not clothed, I should be more concerned about my blinds being open. But a lot of times I'm not. Boxers and tank tops. Yeah, I'm, pretty much the same for me. A lot of those pieces, at least. I do love a good jogger. I do love a good loungy. Oh, I do love a good loungy jogger, especially when it's like cold outside. A hoodie and a loungy jogger with a sock. With a sock? With a warm sock, a thermal sock, a comfy sock. Or if it's not like super cold, or if the house is a little bit warmer than it is outside, I'll throw on like some undies, just some like really cute boxer briefs with the sock, and that's always a look for me. A hoodie is just I'm just so comfy in a hoodie. I'm always comfy. I honestly wear hoodies, I feel like too much, sometimes a little too much, because I will throw on a blazer over a hoodie, and it is a look, don't get me wrong. I'll throw on a blazer over a hoodie like real quick, and I just feel so comfortable in that. Anyway, this week's question is, what's a hard thing that you've had to do? What is something that you thought was impossible or previously impossible, and then you actually did it, or you actually got it done, or you actually accomplished that thing? So yeah, what's something that I'm curious, what's something that you've had to do that you thought you never could, or never, or never would, or could never possibly do the thing, but you actually did it? And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next week, or you'll see me next week if you decide to watch. I appreciate it. And yeah, who knows what I'll be talking about next week, child. This is me. This is who I am, child. I be going all over the place. But anyway, thanks again for watching. It's weird being on YouTube, because I feel like you have to kind of perform sometimes, to be honest. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. It feels weird saying things like that, but you know what? Here I'm here, so I might as well. It's of the culture. So yes, I appreciate you for watching. Hit all those buttons and whatnot, and deuces. I'll talk to you later.